Hookah. I'm Straightman John.
And I'm Mixmaster Mike.
Today we're going to be judging another round of the Mix Madness competition. Mike, our first mix that we got loaded up in your hookah, what are you thinking about it so far? Tell everyone what it is first.
So the first mix we have up was made by TizGod. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the description. And he made cherry limon, and it consists of 50% cherry and 50% of the Fakher Special Edition Sparkle. We have some history with this flavor.
We put it through
to this round. So we already judged this flavor. It's a very good flavor. I really like how you get the sweetness of the cherry and you get the sourness or the citrusiness of that sparkle. It's like a lemonade flavor, really.
I like it. I mean, definitely the thing about the sparkle is it's not too over the top. The cherry really tones that acidic taste that the sparkle has. That's what stands out for me. It smoothens it out. Can you agree with that? Definitely it has potential to be on the top as a flavor on the shelf. I definitely like the sparkle and cherry. It reminds me of Big League Chew, the sour cherry brand that they have.
Yes, or just a cherry flavored lemonade. It's a very good flavor. We enjoy this flavor, and who knows, it might be moving on to the third round.
Who knows?
But we have a flavor right up against it, a mix made by another contestant.
What's his
John?
What's his
Why
name?
don't you get into it? His name is Misha Shiba. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong.
The cool part about this is
hard to pronounce.
Yeah, he named it Old West Sasparilla.
Sasparilla.
Sasparilla consists of 50% cola, 25% cinnamon, 12.5% double apple, and 12.5% vanilla. Now, a lot of people do not like double apple, but honestly, this flavor, all these mixes are really bringing out double apple for me. It's really making it really enjoyable, and we'll get into the judgments later on this, but definitely this is really good flavor to me. I like it. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, John, when I first heard that we were going to be doing this mix, I was kind of skeptical, honestly.
Me too.
Because cola, not one of my favorite flavors, but you made an awesome mix with this flavor. It's just, you brought it out. You made it so much better than what it is by itself. And the cinnamon and the double apple and the vanilla in the background is just so smooth. It's a smooth flavor.
Definitely.
It's just so good. Like I didn't expect it to be this good.
Neither did I.
And it makes it so much harder to make a decision on this.
Again, it's a battle versus smoothness versus
all of our matchups that we've had have been really difficult, guys. So like, two great mixes, two very good mixes, two mixes that deserve to be made, but only one will be made in this competition. So guys, we're gonna get to judging this. We're gonna judge 5 categories. The first category is going to be the smell. So how good their mix smells. Because you guys are going to want to smell it when you go into the store, when it's on the shelves, and you're going to want to know what it smells like, what you think you're going to taste when you smell it. John, what's going to be our next category that we will judge?
We're going to rank the taste. How good does it taste? It's got to be, flavor strength of the taste. That's going to be the second category we rank.
The third category that we have is the strength of the flavor. How in your face is the flavor, or is it dulled down? And then we have a fourth category.
We're going to do the length of it. How long is this flavor going to last before it starts tasting funny or it tastes burnt out? So that's a big one.
And then the last category, and probably the deciding category, because it was in our last matchup that we had. It was a very close matchup. If you guys haven't checked out our last matchup, I'll leave a link to that video. But the last category is the creativity of these mixes. So we're going to include the name and the percentages and the flavors used and how creative these guys got with their mixes. So guys, we're going to make a decision. We're going to add up our numbers and we'll be right back with our final decision. Alright guys, we are back. We have our final decision on who's moving on to the third round of Mix Madness. So let's get into these ratings. Let's start off with the smell. The smell of Cherry Limón by Tis God. We gave it a 10 out of 10. This flavor, it just smells good. You could just keep smelling it and smelling it. It's like something you want to eat, honestly. So it smells very, very good. John, what did we rate the Old West Sasparilla?
The Old West Sasparilla, we rated a 7 out of 10 on smell. Because the cola is a little bit funky. It's weird. It smells, I don't really like cola. Double apple.
It's not the most appealing smell.
A lot of people don't smoke double apple. But again, the vanilla and the cinnamon really bring out that double apple and cola. And it makes it actually enjoyable. So 7 for the smell.
Alright, so the next category we have is the taste of these mixes. Now we rated the Cherry Limón an 8.5 out of 10. It's a very, very good flavor. We love it. You get a lot of the cherry, a lot of the sparkle, mixed perfectly at 50-50. So still a very good rating for this flavor. An 8.5 out of 10 is still very high, so it's a very, very good flavor. John, what did we rate the taste of this Old Sarsaparilla?
We rated the taste a 9. Very good taste. Honestly, it surprises me. This is I've smoked a couple bowls of this, and honestly, the taste is on point. It's actually really enjoyable and smooth. So that's our taste for the Old West Sarsaparilla. Mike, what about the strength of the Cherry Lemon?
This is definitely a very strong flavor, an acidic, citrusy flavor. We gave it an 8 out of 10. It's a very strong flavor. We really, really enjoy this. So if you're into strong flavors, definitely mix this up. What were we thinking about the strength of the Old Sarsaparilla?
We put it at a straight 9.
Yep.
The strength, it's there. It's definitely a strong flavor, but it's also smooth at the same time. So you're getting the best of both worlds. Mike, what about the length of your flavor so far?
Let me just tell you something. This isn't going to be the most lengthy flavor. It's not going to outlast a lot of smooth flavors. I've noticed with fruity and citrusy flavors, the flavor dies down a little bit faster.
It's a cherry in this mix.
The cherry is kind of a little bit dull, but we gave it a 6.5. It's still going to last your standard Fakher time, an hour, 2 hours. If you put it in the apple top or the cloud, you could get 3 hours out of it easily. So it's still going to last very long. John, what did we get? How long and how flavorful has this been through the smoke?
The length, we rated it at a 9. I have cubes. We're both using Medwalk cubes right now, one of the hotter cubes out there. Definitely the length of this flavor is crazy. I'm probably going to light up more cubes after these ones run out on my cloud. Mike's got 3 on a clay bowl and it's still smoking, so definitely the length of it's going to outlast this cherry flavor. A 9 out of 10 for your length.
Definitely. So we're down to our last category, and I don't know if it's a deciding factor because we just rated each flavor individually and then added them up. We didn't know who was going to win. We let the numbers do the deciding. So this is probably the deciding factor. Creativity. How creative you guys got with this flavor.
And the name.
And all the percentages. We gave the Cherry Limón a 7 out of 10 on the creativity. I really, really like the name.
Definitely.
But it's a 2 flavor mix. It's a 50-50% mix. Nothing against you. You guys were limited to how many flavors you were allowed to use. I mean, you could have used all Fakher's flavors, but you were only allowed 2 to 4. So I understand how it would have been a little bit hard to get really creative with this mix, but it was still creative on the name part, so very good job on that part. John, how creative was the other mix that we are judging?
We judge the creativity out of 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Honestly, the name's cool. It's literally something I've never seen or heard of. So it's definitely creative. The mix, I mean, there's 4 flavors. And you know why this stands out is just these are flavors that people don't smoke, and they figured out how to make these flavors good.
Yeah.
That is creative. We gave you a 10 out of 10 because you made cola and you made double apple without mint enjoyable. Just it's good. It's a great flavor.
Mm-hmm.
To total these out, this is gonna be who's moving on.
Yeah,
to the next
it was a
round.
tough decision, guys. We spent a lot of time trying to come up with some numbers, and we came to a conclusion. Cherry Limón. Your total score out of 50 is a 40 out of 50. So a very, very high score. It's an awesome mix. John, let's just get into it. Let's not make them wait any longer, because I know they've probably been on the edge of their seats.
Old
I
West,
know who's gonna win.
Old West Sasparilla, you ranked in out of 44 out of 50. You're moving on, bud.
Yeah,
You're moving on.
congratulations,
Yeah, congrats, dude.
congratulations.
You were moving on.
I
to
wish
the
I
next
knew
one.
how to pronounce your name, honestly.
Yes.
But we'll leave a link to his Instagram also in the description, so you guys can check out his page. No hurt feelings to Tiscod. It's still a very great mix.
It's honestly really good.
Yes.
It's enjoyable. This flavor, this Old West Sarsaparilla, it's moving on. This is the flavor. It's good. It's smooth. A lot of old timers, a lot of new timers who want to they're gonna be able to smoke double apple after this. Definitely, it's a great mix. I love it. I'm gonna smoke this a lot more.
Old West Sarsaparilla, you brought double apple into the mix, which is just a classic. It's a classic flavor. And with the special edition, we don't really have a classic flavor. So I'd like to see a classic flavor come out. So I'm glad you're moving on, but you're going to have some tough competition in the next round, because I already know, John already knows, everyone knows, there are some really great mixes. All of these matchups are close. So guys, check out our Instagram page, our Facebook. We have some awesome giveaways coming up. Not going to get into it, but it's going to be crazy. We have some awesome prizes. And one last thing before we go. Do you even out, Fakher?